Good morning, everyone. I'm here standing in the middle of some beautiful places in Bangalore, and the nature around me is awesome. I've always been puzzled, how can nature be so beautiful? Until I discovered that it is thanks to fractal geometry. The person who first gave it its name, Mandelbrot, called it fractal when he saw so much of order in actual chaos and disorder in life, in nature all around him. You can see fractals everywhere, in plants, in trees, in the deltas of rivers, in mountains, everywhere. You can also see them in garbage piles. When you throw something with a flick of your wrist up in the air, it settles down in a geometry that is puzzling, isn't it? There is an order in everything that happens around us, even in disorder. Mandelbrot discovered that there is a self-similarity that gets repeated in different axes at different scales, and that forms the big, huge things around us, even in the universe itself. Trees branched out similar branch patterns. Leaves arranged themselves in similar patterns. Roots as well, to receive maximum nutrition, they branched out in similar patterns. This self-similar patterns repeating again and again, what do they gain? People discovered that they gained efficiency, energy efficiency. Trees wanted to reach out to the sun and get the light as much as possible. Roots wanted to spread out. The arteries in our bodies, the veins in our bodies, the cells on our skin, every one of them is designed to ensure that there is maximum energy efficiency. Now, if you take, say, the case of a mouse and an elephant, you see that the elephant is nearly 2 lakh times bigger than the mouse. But the calories that the elephant is consuming is only 10,000 times more. Why do you think this is happening? Because, the small cells that create life have learned as they grow bigger and bigger that they can have more efficiency in energy. But there is no cell in nature which is singular and huge. That would have been a disaster. In order to evolve so many different things, different patterns, different kinds of objects in nature, there was the single cell, single unit, not even cell, single particle of energy that had to repeat itself again and again in different ways to form different patterns. So much so, scientists have discovered that it is easier to study about things these days. They don't have to study layers and layers of things in objects. They just have to reach that one single self-similar pattern that is repeating again and again, understand its characteristics, and therefore understand the characteristic of the object. I just decided that if I, a small human being, were to create impact in this world, because I was very disturbed by the chaos that's happening, by the unsustainable practices that swell all around me, then I had to become God. I had to design a system by which I did not have to be there, but the system repeated itself again and again all over, and thereby created greater impact. I went on to create the Fractal Entrepreneurship model. This is a model by which I incubate entrepreneurs who want to be socially and environmentally conscious, and they are helped to create small units of business that are extremely self-sufficient, and this is then repeated many times over exponentially. In this model, I understood that I had to include all intrinsic values. So every fractal venture had to be sustainably right. It had to be inclusive. It had to be innovative. It had to protect itself from all kinds of problems that it might face. It had to ensure equity for all. And these ventures are now slowly growing. They are evolving, and I am not there in the center of things. God took several years to evolve what is there as nature today. Mine is too. If you would like to contribute in any way to the growth of this fantastic and noble cause, please write to me at radha@fractalentrepreneurship.org. If you liked what you saw today, do subscribe to this channel and spread it as far and wide as possible with your friends. Be blessed.